It was a sunny morning in the forest, and I was walking quietly among the trees. The air smelled fresh, like leaves and earth, and birds were singing their happy songs. I love the forest because it is always full of surprises. But today, something unusual happened. I met a cunning fox. The fox was sitting near a big tree, its tail curled neatly around its paws. It had bright orange fur that glowed in the sunlight and sharp eyes that looked at everything carefully. When it saw me, it didn't run away like most animals do. Instead, it tilted its head, as if it was curious about who I was. Then, without warning, it darted off into the bushes, disappearing so fast that I almost thought I'd imagined it. I decided to follow the fox. Something about it made me want to see what it would do next. After a few minutes, I found it again. This time, it was standing near a group of birds, pecking at seeds on the ground. The fox stayed very still, hiding behind a bush. Its ears twitched as it listened closely. Suddenly, with one quick leap, it jumped toward the birds. They all flew away before it could catch them, but the fox didn't seem upset. It just sat down, looking proud of itself for trying. As I continued watching, the fox moved deeper into the forest. It stopped by a stream where a family of rabbits was drinking water. The fox crouched low, moving slowly so the rabbits wouldn't notice. Just when I thought it would try to catch one, it suddenly froze. A loud noise came from nearby, a branch snapping under someone's foot. The rabbits hopped away quickly, and the fox turned its head to look in the direction of the sound. That's when I saw another animal, a big brown bear. The bear was far away, but it was clear that the fox didn't like having competition. Slowly, the fox backed away, keeping its eyes on the bear. Once it was safe, it ran off again, leaving the bear to drink from the stream alone. The fox led me to an open field filled with tall grass. There, I saw something amazing. In the middle of the field was a pile of food, berries, nuts, and even a piece of bread someone must have dropped. The fox sniffed the pile and started eating, but then, something strange happened. Another fox appeared from the other side of the field. This one was smaller, probably younger, and looked hungry too. Instead of sharing, the first fox growled softly, showing its teeth. The younger fox stepped back, looking scared. But then, the older fox did something clever. It picked up a berry in its mouth and tossed it toward the younger fox. Not too close, not too far, just enough to make the younger one come forward and take it. The younger fox ate the berry happily, wagging its tail in thanks. The older fox watched for a moment, then went back to eating the rest of the food. I couldn't help but smile. The fox wasn't just smart, it was also kind in its own way. It knew how to share without giving away too much. Later, the fox wandered into a part of the forest where humans sometimes left trash. I saw it sniff around some cans and bags until it found a half-eaten sandwich. With great care, it pulled the sandwich out and carried it away. It didn't eat it right there, it took it to a quiet spot under a tree. I wondered why it did this, but then I realized the fox was saving the sandwich for later. It was planning ahead, just like we do. By now, the sun was starting to set, and the forest grew quieter. The fox seemed ready to rest. It climbed onto a fallen log and curled up, its fluffy tail covering its nose. Watching it made me feel peaceful. The fox had spent the whole day being clever, brave, and resourceful. It reminded me that life isn't always easy, but with a little bit of smarts and courage, we can figure things out. Before I left, I took one last look at the sleeping fox. Its chest rose and fell gently with each breath, and its face looked calm. For such a small animal, it had taught me so much. It showed me how to be patient, how to solve problems, and how to survive in a world full of challenges. On my way home, I thought about the fox and its clever tricks. I realized that everyone has their own way of dealing with life. Some people are strong, others are fast, but the fox, it was cunning, and that was its greatest strength. That night, as I lay in bed, I replayed the day in my mind. The fox jumping after birds, sharing food with the younger fox, and finding treasure in unexpected places. Each moment felt like a lesson wrapped in fur and whiskers. From now on, whenever I face a challenge, I'll think of the fox and remember to use my wits.